Good afternoon. I am Reverend Alan Ladage. I am a United Methodist pastor and was an active pastor for 41 years, serving in small churches throughout the state. I am now retired. I am also chairperson of the Missouri Interfaith Impact, which is a group that is of progressive faith understandings that wants to also be a voice here so that another perspective of faith can be heard. And so as I come to share today, I'd like to share something out of what some Methodists say is our second Bible. It's called the Book of Discipline. It comes under social community, and it is under paragraph 162. All rights and privileges a society bestows upon or withholds from those who comprise it indicate the relative esteem at which what society holds particular persons and groups of persons. We affirm all persons as equally valuable in the sight of God. Therefore, we work toward societies in which each person's value is recognized, maintained, and strengthened. We support the basic rights of all persons to equal access to housing, education, communication, employment, medical care, legal redress for grievances, and physical protection. We deplore acts of hate or violence against groups or persons based on race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, religious affiliation, or economic status. I share that because that is one of the basic fundamental understandings of a religious community. Coming to say that all persons are equal children of God and should be respected as such. They should not be put aside because they wear, or because of something they wear, or because our hair turns gray, or for any other reason. In the book of Genesis, the first chapter there, it talks about creation. And if you pay close attention at the end of each day, there is a statement that is made, and it's made, as the story tells us, that God says, it is good. The understanding our scriptures give us is that God creates good. It's what you and I do with it that makes it different. It is when our personal prejudice are the same as I do. And so as a person of faith, I come to share with you that as far as I am concerned as a person of faith, and as I understand my own denomination, as written out here in the piece that we all, as United Methodists, should follow, is that there should be no discrimination for any reason whatsoever, for anyone in any place taking place. And I would support greatly the fact that this bill be passed so it can provide that protection and that sense of equality and wholeness for every child of God within our state.
Yes, since you mentioned the Book of Discipline, and since I'm a member of the United Methodist Church, is it true that the United Methodist Church does not currently accept pastors who are practicing homosexuals?
What the statement in that is concerning about that you have said is that they do not accept any pastor who is practicing sexual relationships outside of what is now described as marriage. Any pastor.
Right.
Not just whether they are gay or whatever,
right,
but any pastor. So that argument is simply there saying the church does not understand that taking place outside of the relationship. Now the other piece of that...
I'm not sure your interpretation of religious doctrine is correct, but I'm not going to get in debate over it because it's really
well,
not
I think
appropriate.
that is one of the pieces, sir.
Because I do, in fact, follow the church because I'm a member of the church, and I think that's maybe not an accurate reflection. But anyone have any questions this week?